I've been talking about this airdrop for years, and if you followed along, you just earned thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. I'm Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today we're going to break down the ZKsync Airdrop, and also one of the next incoming airdrops that's obviously obvious. I love airdrop hunting because it's an easy way to turn time into crypto, which is basically turning time into money. It normally does not need a lot of capital, if any at all. And it's just a great way, especially to get started in cryptocurrency, as well as if you just have downtime, spare time, or if you're financially exhausted. I've gotten to a point where I have my positions and I just don't want to keep adding and adding and adding, or very often I just simply can't. So then what do? Because I can still find some time, sort of, some days. So with that time, I hunt airdrops. And when you get a crypto airdrop, it's a feeling of euphoria. It's like, damn, this is like free money. Obviously it wasn't. You took the time to participate on chain. You took the time to learn. You took the time to just do this weird crypto thing. And you've been heavily rewarded for it as, being basically a beta tester, first mover advantage, early adopter. So the ZKsync token has airdropped and it quickly ascended to basically $1 billion. It's trading on many different cryptocurrency exchanges, even a, straight to Binance listing, which is interesting, surprising, impressive. It's down 30% from its all-time high. So ZKsync, we've talked about it many times before, but not all that recently. They've got 135 million on chain per DeFi Llama. It's a cryptocurrency blockchain. It's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum, basically. It's much like you would think of as Optimism and Arbitrum, but it's focused on that ZK technology to differentiate itself. So we look at what protocols are here on chain. We see some native protocols like Koi Finance. We see popular multi-chain protocols like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, among many other dApps or decentralized applications. Let's say you want to claim the airdrop. Click the link in the video description below and it'll take you here. It's a short link that I personally use to claim my airdrop. We create these short links to make sure that you end up in the right spot, right? You want to buy a miner, use our short link, you go over to, say, ASIC Marketplace, right? And they've sponsored a lot of videos on the channel, and we've got a coupon code down below. You've heard the spiel, right? But the point is to make sure you end up on the right site, because you go to some scammy site, that one didn't work, but say VoskCoin.net is a scam. So this is a scam site that's impersonating us. These guys are absolute trash bags. We're always trying to take them down. They keep moving, hosting providers, whatever. But the point is, if you're ever watching content, I want to make sure you end up at the right spot. So VoskCoin, which is vosco.in/ZK, takes you here. And this is a good thing to talk about. You don't have access to the airdrop in your region. Okay. Well, then download Opera. Install MetaMask on there. Sync your same MetaMask address, and then you can claim it here through an easy to use VPN, which is right here, and you can go to whatever region you want. This is free, by the way. There's a lot of VPNs you can use that are paid that would do the same thing, but the big benefit here is Opera's free. So if you just need it for something quick offhand like this, there you go. You punch your address in, it'll tell you what you're eligible for and why. For example, I was able to achieve airdrop eligibility through interacting with 10 smart contracts, depositing liquidity into DeFi protocols, and donating on a Gitcoin round via the ZK Lite chain, which that one was pretty cool in particular. Gitcoin has helped me just absolutely achieve so many different airdrops over the years. Today's video is brought to you by Elephant Money. Elephant.money wants to become the first decentralized community bank of its kind. They've launched their own token on the Solana blockchain. And to show you how easy it is to grab these trunk tokens. All you need to do is connect your wallet to a decentralized exchange, for example, Phantom, and then you can trade with USDC or other cryptocurrency tokens. So I just increased my slippage to 3%. I put in a manual 500, and just like that, I traded into 692 trunk tokens. Right now, trunk is trading at about 70 cents per coin. It's dipped substantially, but if we zoom out on the chart, it has been trending upwards. Obviously, this isn't a token shill. They've had a couple audits completed. For example, by PeckShield, they only found 2 low and 2 medium severity issues. They've got a 72.14 score on Certic. Trunk is a multi-chain token. So for example, on the Binance Smart Chain, they have over $10 million of liquidity, and at the time of recording this, about a $71 million market cap. Learn more about them with the link out in the video description below. But let's get back on topic. Let's break down this airdrop, right? ZK token distribution, 66% to the community, 33% to the team and investors. Honestly, this is a really good spread. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how they're doing this compared to many of their token competitors. And I appreciate the way they broke this down. And sure, their team also probably has airdrop eligibility, but if you can separate team allocation from on your personal time participation allocation, that could be like all right. 17.5% has just been airdropped, 20% going towards ecosystem initiatives, 29% to the token assembly, which is governance, basically voting and probably staking and things like that. How'd you qualify? 700,000 addresses were eligible to claim the ZK user allocation, 89% of the airdrop. Largest single distribution of tokens to users from a major layer 2. How many tokens were you eligible for? This is the way it all breaks down here. 155 users received over 100,000 tokens. Here's some of the key criteria. 10 smart contracts, check. Deposited liquidity, DeFi protocols, for me, check. Donated to a Gitcoin round, ZK Lite, check. I'm surprised I didn't hit traded 10 ERC20 tokens. That feels like a weird miss for me. Also didn't hit 5 transactions using a paymaster, and I did not have the Omnibus NFT. It must have been 2 unique months. I must have been 1 month off from hitting this other ZK Lite eligibility. How else does this airdrop distribution break down though? 89% to ZKsync users, 5.8% to ecosystem projects, 2.8% to on-chain communities, and 2.4% to builders. Much like most new chains, most of their ecosystem on-chain activity was attributed to airdrop hunters. That's true. I believe that. I agree with that. So now post airdrop, we're going to see what sort of community does this project really have? What sort of on-chain activity is going to exist when people do not believe there's going to be another incentive for participating, and participating a lot. A lot of the ways to hunt airdrops is consistent participation and volume participation, which, quite frankly, brings this significantly up. The rumors leading up to the ZK airdrop led to the lowest number of daily active users, dropping by about 40%, lowest number on record for 2024, because if the airdrop snapshot has been taken, there's no reason to participate more on chain, because your eligibility has already, there's a snapshot. It's already been determined if you're in or if you're out. Let's contrast this real quick with Starknet's airdrop. This is another cryptocurrency airdrop that VoskCoin subscribers were probably eligible for. Made the video on it. I did everything you saw me do pretty much here on video, and I was eligible for that airdrop. That airdrop has proven to be a poor hold. Most airdrops prove to be poor holds, unfortunately. So when this token came out, it was trading at about $2. It went up to about $2.50. People getting pretty excited, doing huge volume, $420 million on March 13th. Now, fast forward, it's doing 100 million in volume, still huge volume, but trading at around 82 cents. So it would have to 3x. So you understand, we are at basically the all-time trading low for this cryptocurrency. So honestly, this was a good reminder that airdrops are a good take profit opportunity. And if anything, provide some liquidity on chain. maybe even take profits and then use your profits to provide that liquidity, right? So it's like you sell half your airdrop and then you have a 50-50 liquidity pair. It's not financial advice, obviously. You do whatever the hell you want to do. So you know, with the ZKsync, you could add a liquidity position on Uniswap, PancakeSwap. You can go and trade the tokens. So 73,000 tokens right now is about 16.5 grand, which would trade out for about 4.6 Ethereum. I'll be honest, you know, turning a new unproven cryptocurrency into ETH, the second biggest cryptocurrency, that, you know, I don't like the way that ETH has gone, but Ethereum has burned, for example, 25 Ethereum in the last hour. It's burned over 4 million ETH. The more ETH is used, the more it's burned. It's just not a bad cryptocurrency to be sitting in, or at least that's how I personally feel for my own holdings. But not to take away from ZKsync and what they've done and what they're doing, this project is commanding a market cap of $1 billion, essentially, you know, just created with the airdrop, much like Starknet has been doing. ZKsync boasts that they are the elastic chain, an ever-expanding verifiable blockchain network secured by math, with over 400 million transactions, 7 million addresses, and a transaction cost of 1 cent, and they boast having a TVL of nearly 1 billion, or $750 million. A network of ZK chains, high-performance verified modular rollups, validiums, okay? It's a multi-chain rollup in essence. I've had a good experience using ZKsync. I like the chain, I like the rollup, I like the technology, I like the layer 2 aspect. Ethereum continues to just be a broken chain that I just feel like they don't feel like fixing. They let the layer 2s do all the work, take all the risk, and also, you know, gain massively with their tokens. The problem with Ethereum and its decentralized manner is everyone who was early on Ethereum is filthy rich at this point, and there's really not many incentives to contribute and build. It makes you're incentivized to build a layer 2 on Ethereum as opposed to you know, make Ethereum an actually good chain, right? You'll be paid to build a layer 2, or you'll get a huge airdrop of tokens for building a layer 2. What are you going to get for building on ETH? Nothing. That's what. Unless it's funded by a chain that is rooted in the success of that, for example, like MetaMask. So that's really one of the big dilemmas with decentralization and no ongoing efforts and funding, right? There should be some sort of method that trickles ETH into developers' pockets with decentralized voting and governance. That would be cool. But you know what would be even cooler? If you subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, and you may think, wait, didn't you say that there was an upcoming airdrop or something like that? Did I tease it and then just never deliver? Of course not. Here's the link right here. It's called Layer 0. We've talked about Layer 0 before. Oh, but they're teasing it. They're teasing it heavily. So this will be exciting news, and we'll see where this goes. But we may very well be entering an airdrop season, right? There's been several airdrops predating this recently, things like Wormhole, right? Starknet really wasn't that long ago. Now we have ZKsync, another $1 billion cryptocurrency airdrop. When people are waking up, it's a good time to be in the equation. Also, people may be wondering about the cycle. Are alts gonna rip or not? I hope and think so. So, as always, time will tell. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I do this all day, every day. I try to condense all my research and everything I'm doing into these videos here on the channel. So I hope you liked it. Please subscribe. We're putting out content all the time and trying to just be, you know, timely and have the best content we absolutely can do. So, hey, that's what I got today. I hope that you were eligible for the airdrop. If you were not, don't get pissed. Don't get discouraged. Just revamp what you're doing. Connect in the Discord server, and hopefully we'll hit the next one. That's all you can do. You thought I forgot. 10 seconds of tails. Our CAO, our Chief Airdrop Officer.